Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your January reading for 2025. A brand new year is upon us. So, for today's video, we are going to do a little bit of a bonus. We're going to read a card for every single month of 2025. But before we do that, as always, I do like to get started with a little bit of an energy cleansing, grounding, and protection using Palo Santo. So, I want you to remember that you don't have to be here with the Palo Santo. You don't have to be in the presence of the smoke, of the smudge, of the smell, because it's not actually the smoke that does the cleansing, the grounding, and the protecting, but it's actually the spirit of the Palo Santo tree. So thank you, Sacred Palo Santo, for cleansing, grounding, and protecting all of our energies. And we're going to get started today with a card from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck. This is by Kelly Smith. This is my favorite Oracle deck. You can find the link for this deck down below in the description box, as well as the decks that I'm going to use in the extended reading. If you're going to stick around for the extended reading at the end, then you will receive also a message from the animal spirit guide. We're going to look at some romance angels, and we're also going to look at some gods and goddesses. For all three of these bonus cards, we're going to be looking at a card for the month as well as a card for the year. But let's get started first with what's coming up for Sagittarius in the month of January. And I'm very personally invested in this. I have a lot of Sagittarius people in my life, in my very close personal life. So I'm really curious to see what is the primary energy for Sagittarius in the month of January. And we're getting positive life changes. So positive life changes are on the horizon if you choose to trust in the process. And that's a great big if. It feels to me like there could be some self-doubt. There could be some limiting beliefs. There could even be some imposter syndrome coming for you in the month of January. And this is really calling for you to have faith, to have trust. And Sagittarius people, you guys, you do have a lot of faith. You do have a very strong connection to your own spirituality. So it's really about reconnecting with that, reconnecting with your beliefs, reconnecting with your own inner wisdom and your own innate trust and inner compass. You know that these positive life changes are here for you. So can you connect in with them? But what else does Sagittarius need to know about the month ahead for the month of January? We're getting obsession. Okay, so maybe these limiting beliefs, maybe this doubt, maybe this fear, this imposter syndrome, maybe it's taking up too much space in your mind. Now, this did come through as reversed. Whenever a card comes through upside down for me, that is like your spirit guide saying to me, like, pay extra attention. It's a great big exclamation mark at the end of the message. That's what it means to me. So it's time to get out of your head and to get back into your heart. Okay, your head might be saying, this isn't going to work out. This isn't right. This isn't what I want it to be. This isn't how I expected it to be. This isn't happening as fast as I wanted it. This is terrible. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's always going to be. Blah, 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 blah. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Okay. You can do this by getting some more meditation, some more grounding practices, doing some shamanic journeying, taking a lot of time for self-care. That's really coming up for you in the month of January, Sagittarius. Take some more time for self-care and to get into those spaces where you receive that intuitive guidance, because your spirit guides, your allies, your higher self, they're going to remind you that you were on exactly the right track. And if you're not, they're going to tell you exactly what to do to make sure that you get back on track. What else does Sagittarius need to know about the month ahead, please? We're also getting spiritual growth. So you're experiencing a lesson that is required for your spiritual growth. So this challenge that is causing you to feel this imposter syndrome, these limiting beliefs, this self-doubt, maybe even a little bit of scarcity happening, this is a lesson that is required. You have to go through this. You have to go through this, Sagittarius, so that you can actually learn the lesson. The thing is, if you don't learn this lesson, the universe is going to give it to you again in the future. But I have a feeling that you are at the point where you're ready. You're going to have a big up leveling when you finally are able to learn this lesson and really, really grasp it, so that the universe doesn't have to give you the same lesson again. It's like the girl who always dates the abusive boyfriends, right? Like, okay, she leaves the relationship, she gets a new one. It's the same exact guy, just a different name. She leaves the relationship, she gets a new one. Same exact guy, just a different name. One of my former teachers gave me that analogy a long time ago, and it just really stuck with me because it's so, so, so true. I've had the same exact experience with things like protection, not putting protection up, and then getting so incredibly depleted by other people's energy, and then not putting protection up, getting so incredibly depleted again from other people's energy vampires, psychic vampires, just like siphoning my energy constantly because I wasn't putting up my protection. Well, let me tell you, now I know the energy, I know the lesson of protection, and very, very rarely do I forget it. So I feel like you're ready. You don't need to learn this lesson over and over and over again. You're ready to learn it in January. But the reminder here is for you to see that whatever challenges you're experiencing in the month of January, they're not happening to you, they're happening for you. They're happening for you so that your spirit, so that your soul can grow and evolve. Now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into January on the extended reading, but I want to switch gears here and I want to go to this 12-month oracle reading. So we will start with the month of January. So we'll get a little bit more insight on what is the primary energy, the primary theme, the primary message for the Sagittarius collective for the month of January. But then we're going to switch into February. So for January, we've got old habits. It is also reversed, okay? It came in the deck reversed. So how are you self-sabotaging? With the obsession card here, it's telling me that you're probably self-sabotaging by overanalyzing, overthinking. Maybe you're avoiding what your spirit, what your soul is guiding you to do. Maybe you are, procrastinating, convincing yourself that there's other things that are more important to do than what actually needs to be done. What old habit? Maybe you're numbing out. Maybe it's something like foods, drugs, alcohol, screens, those types of things. Maybe you're numbing out, you're opening Facebook like 20,000 times a day. What is this old habit? And how can you recognize that it's keeping you from moving forward? The sooner you can recognize it, the sooner you can work through it. And what is the primary theme for the Sagittarius collective for the month of February? We're getting time to lighten up. You might be taking life a little bit too seriously here, Sagittarius. Come February, it's time to lighten up. When it comes to this card, it is a reminder to literally lighten up. Like, go and watch a comedy show or something, okay? If you've got like a local comedy place that you can go to, go and do that. It's time to lighten up. You might be taking life a little bit too seriously. And when we're so rigid like that, we block the flow of what is meant for us. We block the flow of what is supposed to come into our lives. That's for February. Let's see what's coming up for the Sagittarius collective for the month of March. We've got new door. Okay, so your prayers have been answered and the universe is holding this new opportunity right in front of your face. Come March, okay? March is going to be a big month for you. I'm excited again. I've got some Sagittarius in my life and I'm like, okay, I'm itching to know what's coming up for you in 2025. Okay, if March is the month, I am here for it. Let's see what that new opportunity, what that new door is. Your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you, okay? You got to let me know down below in the comments, by the way, if you are resonating with this so far. I know that we're not even into this part of the year yet, but I'm really curious how the January cards are resonating with you so far. So let me know down below in the comments. If you like this video, please do hit like. You know that supports the channel, okay? The more you like it, the more you comment, the more people who will see it, the more I will show up for these videos. And if you know any other Sagittarius in your life, send them this video. They might resonate with it as well. And if you're not already, I'd so appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel as well. And let's see what's coming up for you, Sagittarius, for the month of April. Okay, we're getting heavenly helper. So don't forget that whatever challenge you face in April, you have a team of spirit guides and allies who are here to help you. They want to help you. Ask and you shall receive. Sometimes we forget to ask. Sometimes we forget to ask. All you have to do is ask and you will receive guidance. Your spiritual team is guiding you through your difficult situation, it says. So there could be some challenges in April. But again, you are being divinely guided, you're being divinely protected, but you just have to remember to ask, what is it that you're seeking in April? We'll dive into that a little bit deeper too on the monthly reading. So there will be more to look at. It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting to see how these cards play out in your monthly readings for the month ahead, or for the months ahead, I should say. For the month of May, what is the primary energy, the primary theme, the primary message for the Sagittarius collective for the month of May, please? Oh, that one. Okay, you're getting synchronicities, and look at that. It is a master number, number 44. So in the month of May, pay attention. Pay attention to all the messages that you're receiving. This could be in angel numbers. This could be in signs. It could be in synchronistic events unfolding. They might seem like coincidences, but they are not coincidences at all. There's no such thing as a coincidence, okay? If things are happening serendipitously, they are meant to be. They're absolutely meant to be. It says, allow the magic to unfold as synchronistic events lead you in a new direction. Yes, please. Again, I'm thinking of the Sagittarius that I know in my life. May leading to a new direction. Okay, I'm here for it. Let's find out what's coming for the Sagittarius collective in the month of June, please. I mean, it seems to me that, you know, the first couple months of the year, there could be some challenges, but then new opportunities are coming. March, May, beautiful new opportunities. What's happening in June for the Sagittarius collective, please? All right, June, we've got tough love. This is my tough love deck, and you're getting the tough love card. I call it the tough love card deck because it calls us on our shit. And that's exactly what this card means. It says it's time to tell the truth about something that you have been avoiding. What have you been avoiding? Is the self-sabotage? You know, you might be thinking, oh, I need to take better care of myself, and you're not. You might be thinking, oh, I need to eat less junk food, and you're not. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, I need to drink more water, and you're not. I need to drink less coffee, and you're not. What is it that you need to get real with yourself about here? How are you sabotaging yourself? And can you be honest with yourself so you can make the changes that you need to make? Come on, Sagittarius. Get real with yourself. And we've all got Sagittarius somewhere in our chart. So you could be watching for anything, your sun, your moon, your rising, but maybe you're watching for other areas in your chart too. This is going to show up for all of us in some way, shape, or form, okay? For the month of July, what is the primary energy, the primary theme and messages that are coming through for the Sagittarius collective, please? July, you're getting past life connections, okay? So you're currently healing past life wounds. So maybe whatever this is that's coming up for you in June that you're getting real with yourself about, maybe it's coming from your wound energy, and whatever wounds you're working on healing right now in the summertime, come July, whether this is like your abandonment wound, your rejection wound, your betrayal wound, your mother wound, your father wound, whatever core wound it is that you're working on healing, maybe, just maybe, the tough love card came up for you in June, so that you can get real with yourself about how this wound energy has been affecting you. A lot of us are not, you know, we're not always super willing to take a look at our wound energy because, I mean, that's sitting in the shadow. That's sitting in the shadow. That's like being real with ourselves. It's like taking full responsibility for the way that we show up, because when we show up in a way that's not in alignment with our highest good, it's usually because our wounds are activated. It's not an easy task to admit that we have wounds and to take the responsibility for healing those wounds, but it's coming up for you, Sagittarius, in the months of June and July. Come August, please show me what is the primary energy, the primary theme, message for Sagittarius. We're getting seeker of truth. So you can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. Again, this feels very closely related to these past life connections, healing of this past life wounds. You can feel the hidden truth behind it. You can feel the hidden truth of like, what does this mean for you? What does this mean for you? Like, let's say, for example, you have an abandonment wound and you're always afraid that someone's going to leave you. So you sabotage, and then you're realizing like, hey, I'm sabotaging because of my own abandonment wound. It doesn't have anything to do with the other person. I'm not kiboshing this relationship because that's not the right relationship. It's because of me. It's because of my own wound. So you can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances, and you're going to find that truth. You're going to find that truth for sure. Sagittarius, you're also very intuitive. You are. I know you're a fire sign, but you're also very, very intuitive. A lot of you are really connected with your spirituality as well. Or maybe you're just coming into connecting with your spirituality. For the month of September, this is my birth month. Let's see what's coming up for you, Sagittarius, in the month of September. Okay, mentor. So you're about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. Maybe that's me. Maybe you're watching and you're like, okay, Jenny, I'm pulled into your energy. I don't know what it is about you, but I always show up for these videos. I want to watch them. I want to watch them. I want to watch them. I want to hear what you have to say. I resonate with everything that you're saying. Maybe you can help me in some other way, shape, or form. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I do have one-on-one sessions. I've got private mentorship, which is the 16-week program where we work together one-on-one. And I also have 16-week group memberships. And then, of course, there is the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, which is a month-to-month membership, and that's for anybody. Maybe it's not me, maybe it's somebody else, but if you've been calling a teacher, a guide, a mentor, a coach into your life, this is your confirmation that come the fall, that's a good time for you. And it might not be like might not be like a structured mentor, like somebody that you actually pay to help you. Maybe it's you come across like a new podcast that you become addicted to listening to, and it's really inspiring and it's really helping you and it's really, uplifting. Maybe it's a new YouTuber that you're watching. Maybe it's a new author and you're reading all their books and it's really having a positive impact on your life. Maybe it is just somebody who takes you under their wing. Maybe it's just somebody who takes you under their wing, a friendship where, this person seems more like a teacher than a friend. Just remember sacred reciprocity. If somebody is sharing with you their wisdom, their knowledge, their gifts, be sure to do for them as well, because you don't want them to accumulate your hucha, your dark, dense, heavy energy. And that's what happens when there's no sacred reciprocity. For the month of October, the primary energy for the Sagittarius collective. Oh, we've got 2 here. Support team, and you just got mentor. That's perfect. 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. So you've got a support team coming in October. You're also getting reconciliation. This relationship, this friendship, or this partnership can be saved. So if there's a relationship that seems to be breaking down in the month of October, don't feel like that's all doom and gloom, that it's the end. This is a fated relationship, and you are meant to come back into relationship with this person. For the month of November, for the Sagittarius collective, we're getting earth shifts. So you are connected to the earth. So you are going to feel everything that Mother Earth feels. In November, the earth is starting to slow down here in the Northern Hemisphere anyways, okay? It's starting to get colder. The days are getting shorter. The nights are getting longer. This is also a time for you to slow down. It's also a time for you to go within. It's getting dark. So this is a beautiful opportunity for you to connecting with your own shadow. You are very connected to Mother Earth, and as such, you experience all that she does, including her natural rhythms and cycles of life, of the seasons. That's what I'm getting for you. And then finally, for the month of December 2025, the primary energy theme and message for the Sagittarius collective is self-love. And this, once again, was reverse. So pay extra attention. You are learning, Sagittarius, that your capacity to be loved by others is directly related to your capacity to love yourself. So if you don't treat yourself very well, if you don't give yourself the love, the attention, the nourishment, nourishing your mind, your body, your soul, if you don't make sure that you get enough water, get enough vegetables, get enough sunshine, get enough activity, get enough exercise, get enough time outside, get enough time reading, get enough social interaction, make sure that you don't get too much junk food, that you don't drink too much coffee, that you don't get too much screen time, all those things. If you're not taking care of yourself, then how can you expect anybody else to take care of you? Sagittarius, you're going to attract that which you are a vibrational match to. So if you're not treating yourself well, you're going to attract people who also don't treat you well. If you do not love yourself, it says you're learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. If you're not loving yourself, how can you love anyone else? If you don't love on yourself, how can you love on others? If you're having relationship challenges, which we're going to get into on the extended reading, we're going to look at some romance angels, then this could be an indication of what's to come for you in December. So I will see you over there on the extended if you're joining us. You can find the link in the description box below. And I hope that this resonated with you, Sagittarius. I would love an update. Please let me know in the comments so I can see, what messages are ringing true for you.